Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So today we are once again continuing the series about top 10 favorites to win this year's Roland Garros, which is currently being played in Paris, and the time has finally come to be talking about this guy, Diego Schwartzman from Argentina, a very sympathetic player. He's really a nice guy, all-around great player. And the very interesting fact about Diego Schwartzman is his height, because he's very short. He is only 170 centimeters tall and he weighs around 64 kilograms. So really, he's not the typical tennis player you would see. He's more of a size of Lionel Messi than Cristiano Ronaldo when we want to speak in football terminology. But anyhow, currently Diego Schwartzman is the world number 10. He became pro back in 2010. His career high, he actually reached his career high in ranking last year when he was 8th best player in the world, and he actually also participated last year in the Nitto ATP finals, which was of course a very big thing, not only for him but also for those other shorter players and also for Argentina as well. Diego Schwartzman, so far in his career, he has won 4 ATP singles titles. And we all know that Diego Schwartzman is a clay court specialist. So he loves playing on clay. That is definitely his favorite surface. And he's a very good returner, more than a server, because when you are only 170 centimeters long, it is kind of hard to serve that hard as, for example, John Isner or other very tall guys. So, Diego Schwartzman, especially last year, it was very good for him on clay. He was a finalist in Rome. In that run, he was able to defeat Rafael Nadal as well, which was a great upset. And he eventually defeated not only Nadal in that tournament last year, but also Shapovalov. But in the final, he lost to Djokovic in straight sets. But a month later, a month after the final in Rome, Diego Schwartzman was able to reach French Open semi-final when he then lost against Rafael Nadal. Rafael Nadal won last year's Roland Garros without losing a single set, but Diego Schwartzman was actually the player who took from Rafael Nadal the most amount of games. So even this shows you how good of a player Diego Schwartzman really is. And as I have said earlier, just great for Diego. It is very fascinating to see him play, because he's such a short player, right? Only 170 centimeters, but he's still able to fight against Rafa Nadal, to fight against other guys, and not only to fight, but also, more importantly, to beat them and to be at that top 10 in the world, currently the world number 10. Last year he reached number 8 ranking in the world. These are just amazing stats. Last year especially, that clay season final in Rome's semi-final at the Roland Garros, these were just great results for Diego Schwartzman. Also, he defeated in Roland Garros last year number 3 seed Dominic Thiem. And he was actually last year at the Roland Garros, he was the shortest man to reach Grand Slam semifinal since 1980, when the semifinal was reached at the French Open as well by Solomon. So yeah, he made some history last year as well. Diego Schwartzman and his clay season so far this year, 2021, it is not as good as last year, we must say that. Diego Schwartzman is struggling a little bit this year so far. In Monte Carlo, he was knocked out already at the round of 32. He lost against Casper Ruud, the high-flying Norwegian guy, in straight sets, 3-6 and 3-6. Then he went to Barcelona. He lost there in the quarterfinals against the Spaniard Pablo Carreño Busta. He lost in 3 sets, 4-6, 6-3, 5-7. Then in Madrid, he lost already at the round of 32 against the Russian rocket Aslan Karatsev. Eventually, Diego Schwartzman losing in 3 sets, 6-2, 4-6, and 1-6. And then in Rome, he lost already in the round of 32 as well. So, he lost against Felix Auger-Aliassime in straight sets, 1-6 and 3-6. And then he was playing before the French Open his last tournament at the Lyon ATP 250. He lost at the round of 16 already, 3-6, 5-7 against Richard Gasquet. So he played 5 tournaments so far this clay season, Diego Schwartzman. They all were very disappointing for him, definitely. In 4 of those 5 tournaments, Diego Schwartzman lost already in the first round. He lost in the first round in Monte Carlo, lost in the first round in Madrid, in the first round of Rome, in the first round of Lyon. So all of those defeats very frustrating for Diego Schwartzman. And only in Barcelona he was able to reach quarterfinals, where he again lost against lower ranked player Pablo Carreño Busta. So honestly, I have Diego Schwartzman in my top 10 favorites to win Roland Garros this year, because from the level of his play that we have seen last year, we definitely know that he can produce some great tennis. But yeah, as of lately, as of the last few months, really he hasn't been playing that well on clay, but that could change, you know. It's Roland Garros, it's Grand Slam, it's a big stage, and definitely Diego Schwartzman will want to have some great results in Paris also this year. He will want to repeat maybe what he was able to do last year. So last year, 2020 French Open, Diego, at the round of 128, he was able to defeat Kecmanovic in 3 sets, 6-love, 6-1, 6-3. He also defeated in round of 64 the qualifier Giustino in 3 sets, 6-1, 7-5, 6-love. In the round of 32, he was able to defeat the guy from my country, from Slovakia, Norbert Gombos, in 3 sets, 7-6, 6-3, 6-3. In round of 16, Diego Schwartzman defeated the Italian young star Lorenzo Sonego as well in 3 sets, 6-1, 6-3, 6-4. So actually, all the way to the quarterfinals, Diego Schwartzman didn't lose a single set. But then it was a very hard battle against his very close friend, the Dominic Thiem. Diego Schwartzman eventually was able to defeat the world number 3 at that time, Dominic Thiem, in 5 sets. Diego winning the first one, 7-6. Then Dominic Thiem won the second one, 7-5. Diego again losing the third one, 6-7. But Diego was able to come back, win this 4th set in a tiebreak, 7-6, and then win the decider quite convincingly, 6-2. So after this big win, this very big win in the quarterfinals of Grand Slam, Diego was heading to the semifinals against the king of clay, against the king of Roland Garros, Rafa Nadal himself. Diego losing in 3 sets, 3-6, 3-6 and 6-7. But as I have said earlier, Rafa Nadal last year, he didn't lose a single set at the Roland Garros, but Diego Schwartzman was the guy who took from Rafa Nadal the most amount of games. So kudos to Diego Schwartzman for his play, especially last year. This year, this season, 2021 on clay, it hasn't been that impressive as last year, but definitely Diego Schwartzman is a player that we all must count with. He's a very dangerous player, a very good mentally prepared player, and he will be definitely very hard to beat even this year at the Roland Garros. So this is Diego Schwartzman, one of the top 10 favorites to win this year's Roland Garros. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and remember, tomorrow we'll do an overview of this first day of the Roland Garros. Great upset that happened. The Dominic Thiem will be talking about it, and also about Stefanos Tsitsipas, who should be playing later this night, later this evening maybe, and also Alexander Zverev, currently 2 sets down against the German qualifier. We'll see if Alexander Zverev will be able to fight his way back. That's all from me and my crew here in Slovakia. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll be seeing you again probably tomorrow, maybe even today. So stay safe, guys, watch tennis, and I will be seeing and talking to you again, guys, pretty soon. Bye, guys.